So no, I mumble a lot.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna settle there.
Yeah,
and
just
start.
do that. Just like, fuck you.
No, the
I
problem
thank
is
you.
I'm bad at hearing also. So like,
Oh, girl, same.
So Josephine, welcome to Talking Dead. We're calling this podcast Talking Dead. How do you like my setup?
it's very nice actually. I was surprised when I come in. I'm like, wow, so wide.
I spent 2 whole ringgits on it.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. I know that right now you're running a club in UCSI, same as me. That's probably the only thing I know about you that we have in common. So maybe you can just tell me a little bit more about.
Okay, so Student Volunteerism Program (SVP) is technically not a club.
Okay.
We are a program under SAA and under Student Council. We do volunteering work in general.
Volunteering work takes like a lot of people on.
Yeah,
So
a lot
it's
of
like members. Do you have like a lot of members?
Active, inactive member combined in total roughly around 200 plus. We also have like a channel with just volunteers who are not members. Like basically, if you are interested to volunteer but you don't want the commitment and all, then you can join our like volunteers channal.
Have you done this kind of stuff though? Back home, you're from Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, before I come to Malaysia, I came from Singapore for like 4 years.
Okay.
Over there's volunteering work is compulsory for like each club, each classroom. They need to have a volunteering work. So I'm quite familiar with it before that.
Right. So why the move to Malaysia?
I mean, number one reason will definitely be financial reason.
Okay.
The living cost is crazy there.
Right.
So yeah.
Are you in your final year now?
No, a second year.
Okay. Well, I'm in my final year. I'm actually doing my internship right now, so I'm like, the weekends is the only time I can do this podcast.
The only free time.
Yeah, and the podcasting came out so randomly. We talk so much, we're like, hey man, we should just have a podcast.
Let's just talk some more with the random people.
I like dumb smart conversation. So I have friends who say dumb shit, and like we just elaborate on it rather than just like shut it down.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since the clubs in UCSI or clubs in anywhere, it's just about like building a community. I was thinking like the best way to get to know people is to kind of start with the presidents, right? So I was thinking because I'm new with this as well. I have not like been a president all my life anywhere, right? I haven't had a leadership role in places. So I was like, it would be good to get to know the other presidents in UCSI. This year, I don't know how active you guys have been either. So maybe you can tell me a little bit about the events you've had. Or
This year, I think like the most prominent like event or like volunteering work we did was like our collaboration with our partner, Kuchara Soup Kitchen. One Saturday every month, we will send out volunteers. We're like, hey, anyone, do you guys want to volunteer in Cascade? You can sign up through us, and then we'll help you guys, send you guys to Cascade, and then help in the kitchen, preparing the food, and also going on the street, like at night, like around 7, 8. That's when like the homeless start to settle down in KL, like for the night. Then we'll walk around with a very big bag, and then we're giving out the food. They know the homeless people there already. It's not like random. They know who live where, who live in what area, those kind of things. But through this work, we managed to get the Social Club of the Year under the one that
Congratulations.
thank you, under the extracurricular night.
how's the logistics work for all of this? Because it's a lot of movement, no?
It's basically very volunteer based, so we make sure that those who apply, like those who want to join as a volunteers, one of them at least need to have a car, because again, it's a lot of movement. You need to go there, and then after you need to go around KL and give out the food.
That's a good point. Like even right now, because we're closed, we don't get any more committee in. But right now, my criteria is someone applies. I'm like, do you have a car? So you guys have a car, and then you apply, or you don't apply for committee.
It's an important thing, right?
It's a very important thing. Like,
Yeah.
no one has a car in the club.
Oh, okay, that can be a problem.
But one person does technically, but she doesn't have a license. So
No, okay, that's hard.
we're gonna censor that. She has a license.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She has a license.
Definitely.
She'll get one.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting one right now.
Okay, it's in the process.
Done. Do you have a license to drive?
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't need to. I mean, like in Singapore, I don't need a car. It's very expensive to have a car, and I don't need a car. The public transport is like great there.
Right. Considering getting one here.
Eventually, I will.
Okay.
Eventually.
Like, what's the idea for a car for you?
What
What does it
mean?
look like?
what type of car? Dude, I'm not a car person. In my head, like
Just give me something, man. Barbie shit.
car all looks the same in my eyes, unless you say it's like red, blue, silver, black. I get it.
Okay,
but like,
let's start colors. Let's build your dream car.
okay, color, black.
Black, okay.
Okay, like or like a darker silver, not like the
Yeah,
shiny
neutral
one.
colors, okay.
Yeah, I'm a very basic person.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone's basic.
Yeah.
Everyone's basic. Some people just have shinier cars.
Yeah.
Do you move around a lot? Do you travel? Like
I
within the country?
it might seem like very odd because I move country a lot, like I live in different countries, but then I am not an adventurer. I don't really like to travel. I like the food in different countries, but I'm just like a homebody, you know, person.
Okay.
Yeah. Just-
Wait, you're a homebody, but you're the president of Student Volunteerism Program. So you need to get out of it.
Ooh.
Or your comfort zone a little bit.
But then I like to work with people.
Okay.
I like volunteering work. I like to prepare events. It's a very fulfilling and gratifying kind of like things for me to do. I enjoy it. That's why I do it.
What started that? Were you always like that as a kid, or is it like just recently?
Working with other people, I've been doing it since I was in the junior high, like joining the student council. Like I was like the president in my student council in junior high school in Indonesia.
Oh wow.
I find it fun actually. Like I just can't stop myself from getting involved in things. I need to get involved, okay? And my parents always say, kepo, like I'm a kepo person. It basically means like you're a very busybody, like you're very nosy in other people's business. I'm sorry, but I enjoy it, you know? I can't stop myself from helping and doing things. And it just happens throughout my journey until now. I always involved in certain organizations, certain works and stuff.
So Indo food, Malaysian food. I know there's always a debate, like but I like all my Indonesian friends are always saying Malay food sucks.
Oh,
Sucks. And all my Indo friends are like, this is so much better in Indo. The same thing, it's so much better in Indo.
Yeah.
I actually stand with Indo side because I do generally like I've had Indo food. I'm Malaysian, I don't care. But in for me, Indo food is like because it's closer to my food as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm Bengali, right? So we like savory food, we like spicy food, stuff like that, but we don't like sweet in our meat. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
Like
Oh.
like meat and all this kind of stuff should not be sweet. Like that feels blasphemous to me, and that's something that's so common in Malaysia.
That's true.
but Indo does it pretty well. Like the beef, chicken is not like sweet or anything. I like that stuff.
But for me, I think Indonesian and Malaysian food is quite, you might say similar but distinct at the same time. Indonesian food is very diverse. I'm not sure which type of Indonesian food you've eaten, but like in every island, in every province even, they will have their own like authentic type of dish. And if I can choose, I think, yeah, of course I will choose Indonesian food. Like it's my hometown, you know. I really love spicy food. Like my spice tolerance is very high. Like I really need it to be spicy, you know.
Okay.
So that's why I like fried catfish with a very good sambal. Oof.
You know the spiciest
Got
thing
it.
I've ever had in my life? I don't know, 10 seconds in, tears.
Literal
It's
tears.
crazy. But Burmese food really like, I don't
Have you
know.
eaten like samyang noodles?
No. What's that?
Cause I'm trying to know, like I'm trying to gauge like how spicy is spicy.
I'm so uncultured. Like when it comes to like Asian food, I've tried so little of this region, like Malaysian, Indonesian, Singaporean food. I haven't tried about this stuff. I'm a very picky eater, which is such a contradictory statement to the fact that I am the vice president of Gourmet Club.
You're a vice president of Gourmet Club.
I've been for a while. So my friend started that club, who's lost food, and told me about it. I love food, but like I only love my food. So I was like, food club, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're in Gourmet Club. You're trying things out, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
What is this reaction?
It's contradictory because that's what I mean. Like, I'm the VP of that club, but I don't do what the club stands for. Like, I don't go and try a lot of things. But I just make sure, because I like the events, right? Like, when initially the idea was it's a food club, and I was like, food brings people together. I like people, I guess.
I get
Some people, not everyone.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I like people, and I thought, it's a good experience for me to learn, and I think when you have a social club like that, like Gourmet Club, even SVP, right, it's a networking opportunity, and you can always meet new people and do events that are not just like sitting around.
Yeah.
So that's something that I find fascinating about clubs that make you get off your ass, right?
Yeah.
I don't like even my personal, like my club, the one I have right now, that club, I don't like people sitting on their ass. I don't like that. It's like you have to constantly move. I feel like that's what university life is about. And if it's gonna be extracurricular, it should be exactly that, right?
I agree with you, because like university is not just about learning theories. That one you can, I mean the lecturers help, but you can also just read books, you can learn all the theories. But I think the key points of university life is to get to know people, networking. It starts to socialize yourself to the outside world, you know?
Again, my idea with this club was that, because I'm an international student, international students in Malaysia don't get jobs. It's very difficult.
It's very hard.
And you can't do business, you can't do your own thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's make a club that actually helps students learn some real life things that are not like just theory based. Actually get to practice it.
Yeah.
You know, become entrepreneurs in their own way. And you know, the university can be a platform for students, right? You have this venue. It can be a retail space as well. So I was like, why the hell not have something where it doesn't just help me, but you know, it can help everyone else as well.
Yeah.
So
I think like for part-time, it's just like international students can do part-time, right? It's not just about the money. Of course, money will be good, especially like if you come from a like, financially difficult background. But then also it's the experience that we international students are lacking to get into the working world. You know, although it's just part-timing, but aside from internship, you don't have that opportunity. Right, so this kind of like platform like the Dad Club is, I think is very beneficial, especially for the international community in UCSI, which is like a huge part of it.
yeah, the club can go beyond just, you know, a specific topic, for example, right? So it can be anything you want it to be. So it can be something that when new students come in, it helps you navigate what the university life is like. Give them a friend to talk to, and just, you know, have a chit chat with, eat food, whatever, explore.
A buddy system.
Buddy system, or like, you know, it can be anything. So I think podcast is the same thing here. Like, you know, this is my buddy system. You know, like I talk to you, and then I'm hoping that, you know, once I'm talking to president, there'll be other people who want to have a sit down, maybe talk about whatever they're promoting, whatever their own businesses. Feel to do so. So speaking of like businesses and stuff, have you ventured into anything ever?
Venture into any
Selling your own products, anything?
I used to sell clothes, men's clothes back in Indonesia, like online shop. Actually, previously my dad has like a physical store, but then it closed down, and then we have the access like inventory, which I sold online. That's like, I think the furthest I've ventured into like entrepreneurship or like, you know, like independent business kind of thing.
I mean, do you have a specific thing that you want to do later on?
A specific,
For yourself. It doesn't have to be like a profitable thing. It can just be like a passion project. I don't know.
Passion project. My passion project wouldn't be really business related. Okay, everything is tied to money. I can't say that it will be detached from it, you know. But like personally, I love animals. I was hoping like one day I can make an animal shelter.
Okay.
So it's not really like a profit thing, but it's something I dreamed about it. Yeah.
Okay. So like a cat, dog person.
I'm a cat person, but technically I'm a bird person.
Bird.
I love birds. I love birds so much. I think they're like such a like a genius creature that we just don't know like their capacity fully yet. But in general, I love all animals. So when I'm saying like an animal shelter, we have a lot of like dog shelter, a cat shelter, right? But I'm talking about like a wildlife kind of like animal shelter.
Do you have a bird you're obsessing over at the moment?
Ooh, if I can say my top one, I would say a crow.
Whoa.
People will hate. I know like there are crows around. People will hate it.
Crows are cool as shit.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
I will just stop there and like stare at them because I think they're genius.
They're smart.
They're so smart.
Yeah. Crows have like teamwork, coordination. They can like.
Yeah, they have community. They have like their own language. They can use tools.
The communication is really good.
Yeah.
And even the tools thing, right? Like they figure out how to like create a chain of command and stuff. Very organization, very structured.
Yeah, it's
I observe crows often actually. Very, because there is a lot of crows here, so I end up like bird watching sometimes. I don't know, it's bird watching. That sounds so old. That sounds like 80-year-old bird watching.
Yeah, with your cap and then your binoculars.
You bird watch? Is that?
No, I don't have.
Okay, you should get on.
You have?
You're a bird person, no?
You have?
No, I don't.
I thought you were literally like sitting out and then like watching.
You got excited like yes. So crows is like the number one right now. Okay, because of the intellectual side of crows.
I think yeah, it's because of nature.
Fascinating animal.
It's very fascinating.
Yeah. You know what I find fascinating? Fucking bats.
Oh, why?
Yeah. It's something about the upside downness and the darkness aspect. Like they're so unique. Like I've never how many things look like bats?
Yeah, that's
Right.
That's true.
But even owls. Have you seen owls? Like on the side of their head, they have this big ass hole. Like in the You've seen the ear?
Yeah, I know.
The ear looks insane.
I love owls. They're so majestic. They fly so silently and gently, but they're deadly.
I haven't even seen an owl in flight.
Like in wildlife, right?
How do they fly? Is it gliding? Like how's it?
They're gliding. They don't
Okay.
flap their wings a lot. That's why it can be so silent.
They're like a wise man of the bird world.
Yeah, it's not like, but they're so majestic.
They are. And I always thought like owls are this majestic big blob.
Blob.
But then I saw like the baby ones. It's adorable as fuck.
Okay, it looks like alien. I know, but like most baby birds looks like alien, featherless.
Oh, I was saying adorable.
Oh, it's adorable. To you?
Yeah, the baby ones.
The featherless one, right? Without feather.
Everything's an alien technically. But then
The adorable one is the one with the feather. Or
yeah, with the feather.
The feather is cute. Have you seen the feather?
Oh, prior to that, like straight out the womb.
Not the womb, like the egg, but like straight out the egg.
I'm stupid. Look, I'm a graphic designer. For those who are questioning my intellect, I'm a graphic designer. Okay, for me, owls come out of wombs.
Yeah, have you seen those?
No,
They look like
you
aliens.
should look it up. You know what? I will look it
You
up.
might regret it. You won't think they're adorable anymore.
Owl infants? Is that what? I don't know how to type.
You can try.
This is adorable though. These are the feathered ones.
Okay, yeah. No, that's not even babies. They are like
Newborn.
no, they are like a different breed or species of owl, like the small owl one.
Oh my god, is this?
Most birds generally look like that
Yeah.
once they are out of the egg.
Okay, this is adorable, man.
Because it has feathers. If you see them wet right out of the egg, it's a different case.
Yeah. If you take out like body hair, feathers, stuff like that from specific animals, they look really awkward. But
Yeah.
you know what looks cool as shit? Chimpanzees.
Huh?
Yeah. If you've seen a shaved chimp,
No,
oh my fucking
that's
god.
so random.
A shaved chimp looks so it looks so belly.
Buff.
Like it makes me insecure. Like I should work out. Every time I see a shaved chimp, I'm like, dude, that's my
We are losing.
we're losing. Planet of the Apes. Look at this thing.
What the heck? The muscles though.
Exactly. Birds, I don't know. I haven't seen many shaved birds.
Technically, because we don't shave birds, they have feathers.
You don't shave chimps either.
But they have hairs. Easier to shave.
Sure.
Birds are like feathers, you know. But I've seen those. I've seen like featherless birds because like I have chickens and birds at home. So
Oh.
like I've seen.
Makan or
Okay, when I was young, I used to have like the makan chicken, like the big chicken, like walking around. I don't eat them. Like I will cry if I eat them. But this one time, I went to school. Oh, my lunch box was like chicken. I ate it. Okay, it's nice. Then when I go home, my pet chicken is missing. And then my mom said, "Oh yeah, it's your lunch just now." I cried the whole day. I literally cried my eyes out. It was horrible.
Thing to say.
It's the big chicken, you know, like it's for meat. But then now I have like the small cute chicken. It's for pets only.
Oh my god, that is
Yeah.
so. Dude, I can't imagine that. Cause like, you name your pet. Like, as a kid.
I love them.
What was
I
the name?
hug them, you know, and then now it's in my stomach.
What was the name?
Which one? The one I ate? Oh, that one I don't remember. I try not to remember. Please, no, it
Out of
hurts.
sight, out of mind.
Yeah, out of sight.
But in your stomach.
But we eat our eggs, cause like that one. I saw it.
So eating the babies is fine.
Baby. I know there are people who like the cause like they will eat like the infants in the eggs. Do you have it? I forgot what's the name of the dish.
Ah,
But you know like it's
yes.
like infant
Yeah, I know what it is.
something.
I forgot what it's called.
I also forgot.
Do you know what this is called?
Yeah, I forgot, but that one is too much for me because like I helped my chicken's egg hatch before. Like the baby was stuck inside, it was still wet, it was still like kind of bloody. That was like I peeled it open slowly. So I cannot eat those, you know, it's like my babies.
So there's like once there's a sentimental
Once I give
connection built.
once I give a name, once I love them more than just food source, I will cry when I eat them. I
What
can't.
do you think it is about humans and giving names to things that make us so much more connected to something?
Actually, it's like I think we are humanizing them. Like it's same as like pets, you know, like millennials now don't have children, they have dogs, cats as their child, and they give them name, they like treat them like a child. They really humanize animals, and they love animals, domesticated animals that can show emotions. Technically, like certain like movement or things doesn't mean like a dog like snarling. It doesn't mean they're smiling. They can be that means they are angry. But then we just associate them, you know, to like human features.
emotions.
Yeah.
We like relatability a lot, right? So
Yeah,
we
me
always
too.
try to humanize everything.
We are more comfortable with things that we know.
Yeah. But why do you think we do that? Why do you think we constantly go out of our way to make more of us?
More of us.
Technically, because like okay, like animals by themselves are just wild animals, and now suddenly it's like Tommy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
wild wolves to
Or like domesticated things.
We domesticate things again, like because you said that it's because we give them names, we feel connected to them through like you know just because we want to humanize them, right?
Yeah.
So why do you think we always want to create more?
Naturally, I believe it's for safety reasons. It's like our survival instinct. Like it's not just like for pets, you know. When you domesticated our food source, cows, sheep, whatever it is, any things that, even plants, we domesticate plants, you know. Like watermelon doesn't look like how red and how juicy it is now without the seeds. It used to be very like big seeds and like less of the red part.
Oh, are you talking about the evolution of watermelon, or is
It's
it?
not about the evolution. It's not natural selection anymore. It's human selection. It's us really breeding things, domesticate things to suit our needs.
Right.
I believe it's for survival. Dogs firstly domesticated not for like as pets. It's for like guard dog. It's for like herding dogs. Those kind of things. They have like use for our survivals.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But now we live in a less survival need. We have less survival needs. It becomes to our like mental needs, you know, like companionship and stuff like that.
I guess it also helps a lot of people with like loneliness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because now we live in this digital age where it's like
Individual
connection is just not there anymore. Human to human connection.
Yeah, it's less community.
Yeah, that's why I like in-person things. Like even like with club stuff, I don't like MS Teams. I hate it. I'm like, it's a policy. You have to all show up. Like investor relations, and like every time we have a meeting, I'm like everyone has to be there in person. If you can't be there in person, it's okay. Don't show up. But because for me, it's like if I cannot connect with you on a person-to-person basis, it's not gonna work out. You know, because I feel like there's an excuse too, but like the whole COVID era, I know how it goes.
Yeah.
You're in your undies, you're barely attending your thing, and just leaving to the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
So it's as pointless as not showing up. Yeah, to me, that's how I
That's true,
say
that's
it.
true.
Yeah.
I think for my club, I feel like we need that person-to-person connection. I think that it's important to have like we meet and we have an actual like in-person meeting. But at the same time, MS Teams helps out when we're busy, when we're like everywhere. Not everyone lives nearby, you know. You need a balance of both.
Especially now, right? Like, bro, there's not a single thing you can do. Like once I'm off my phone, I can't do any club work. It's so and it's contradictory to what I said.
Yeah.
But again, like of course you need your phone constantly, right, to set things up. But it's just that little aspect of where I'm like, if we are all in the same area, right, it shouldn't be so hard. We should figure out a time and place and just meet for like half an hour. That's enough for me. Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. I feel like if we are in the same like space, we can have like a proper conversation and we can add on to more ideas. Like for example, if you're in a meeting and like we're discussing like what can the podcast be. If my initial idea was just like, oh, we can talk among ourselves. He can add up like, yo, we can call in the presidents and we can see how they run the club or like how they are as a person. If we were texting or like in MS Teams, I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't text.
You'll
I'm
be
too
more
lazy.
comfortable to be
Yeah.
saying out loud what you want to say, right?
Because you're brainstorming with each other, you get inspired by their ideas, and then you can be like, yo, we can do that, you know? That energy. We don't have that same energy in MS Teams or text.
Yeah, that's very true.
See, like even for me, I hate texting. I hate calling, so I'd rather meet people in person.
Honestly, same. I can't text, I can't call, so I'm sorry.
Girl,
It's very uncomfortable for me. If you want to talk with me, like, let's have a chat, you know?
Yeah. Like even voice messages, like I would send people that, but even then, if I get a voice message, I would be too lazy to.
Okay, I have a problem with voice messages. It's a very stupid problem that no one has. I have it. Storage, man. Like there's some people who just send me voice text and voice text. There's like 10 of them. I'm like, bro, I don't need your voice in my storage. Like it's annoying.
I mean, if it's a short sentence, I'm just like, I'm going out now. You don't need like, okay, Sorana, I'm going out.
Yes, I hate that. I hate that.
Ad-libs and everything.
Yeah. But at the same time, technology connects people. Like it's an argument that it separates people, but at the same time, it connects the whole world. So
I think it's this way, right? It separates people. Of course, there's a more individualistic mindset now. The mindset that people have now, they're all connected to their phone, this one screen thing. But again, you say it brings people together, but I think it just enables convenience to bring people together. Like, for example, like the introverted person who couldn't speak up in a tech-less society or setting, he can do that now. So it's convenient for him. But it also enables keyboard warriors who just assholes.
Yeah.
They don't say anything, but they're in the corner of the room. But they're in the corner of the room, but then later that night there's like splatting everyone with trolls and
that's
shit.
true. That's true. There's always like a plus side and a negative side around it lah. But for me, because I'm away from my family for quite a long time already, it really helps me to survive outside when I still have that connection, you know, with your family and friends.
So I think we're almost at the end. I guess I'd like to end it on this one note, which is again, this for me, this podcast, this club, all of this is just kind of about helping everyone around me, not just myself, and like elevating everyone, right? So this is something I do with my friends, and I'm hoping to just make new friends through this podcasting, and I hope we've done that today. And I would like to thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
First guest.
Of course, and you're the first one we're filming.
Oh,
yeah, we haven't filmed
special
that.
guest.
Because like, yeah, because I mean we hit up a lot of presidents, but a lot of people are like not in the country, don't want to do it. But I hope this episode will help them come on. Guys, just sit down and have a conversation. It's that simple. You can smoke if you want. Whatever.
You drink.
Yeah, you
You
can.
have drinks, man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But yeah, you guys can do whatever. Just sit down, have a conversation. So I think thank you for being the first one to like paving the way. So yeah, I'm very grateful that you came today. And
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to all the SVP stuff. We are actually doing an event which is called Purchase with Purpose. It's like an exhibition event. Again, buy, sell stuff, marketplace. But with the catch that everyone has to bring their used clothes to the university, and then we're gonna take it and then.
We're gonna use that used clothes as a token. You sell your clothes, and then we'll give you a token for you to buy everything that's something in the
And so the used clothes, we're gonna give it to like children in need. We have some foundations here and there, so perhaps we can work on an event like that together as well. in the future.
Yeah, of course, definitely. We are looking forward to collaborating with any clubs who want to do anything related to volunteering.
Yeah.
We're here.
So that's also another purpose of this podcast. I think we can figure out different things, whatever's possible. So yeah, thanks so much, Josephine.
Thank you
Thank you,
for
Josephine.
inviting me. Thank you so much. And like, I mean to promote my club.
Please do.
Promote my club. If you guys are interested to do volunteering world, you want to have a meaningful and fulfilling experience in university, follow UCSI_SVP. Oh, UCSI_SVP. There's another camera here.
This is the one that's looking at you.
Okay. Yes, you can follow us on Instagram at UCSI_SVP.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.